guys, it's Jasma, and today we're making a salmon sushi roll. I've already had 2 videos on my channel on how to make sushi rice and how to make nigiri sushi, so check those out if you want to know how to make them. These sushi rolls are really simple to make and quite pretty as well. So let's get started. For the ingredients you will need 160 grams of sushi salmon, half an avocado, 320 grams of cooked and prepared sushi rice, 2 sheets of nori, and 1 mini cucumber. Starting off, we're going to make the sashimi. So take your sushi grade salmon and a really sharp knife, and we're just going to cut it into slices of sashimi. I have cut my salmon into slices and strips, and I've cleaned my cutting board and my knife, and I'm also going to cut the cucumber into strips. Now I'm going to cut up my avocado. All my ingredients are ready, so now we can start making our sushi roll. You're going to need a bamboo mat, and I like to place it in a Ziploc bag so it's easier to clean up later on, but you could also just wrap it in some plastic wrap. You're also going to need a sheet of sushi nori, which is basically seaweed, and I like to place the shiny side facing down, and you can see there are little imprints. You want it to go vertically. Now I'm going to place half of my rice onto it. Make sure your hands are clean. Now grab a bowl of drinking water and just slightly wet your hands so that the rice doesn't stick. And now we're going to spread this out. Now if you find it sticking, you could always reapply some water. You want to be gentle while you're spreading this. You don't want to press the rice down. This is about 160 grams of sushi rice. So just spread it as evenly as possible. You want to get all the edges and corners. Once the rice is evenly spreaded on the sheet of nori, I'm going to add in the salmon. Make sure to leave some space between the end. Now I'm going to add in the cucumber. And finally, the avocado. Once the ingredients are in, we can roll it up. So lift up the bamboo sheet. Make sure you keep it nice and tight. And I like to squeeze it once it's all together, just to make sure it's nice and tight. And then you can adjust it however you want after it's all together. And that is your sushi roll. Once you made the sushi roll, get rid of the bamboo mat and prepare a knife. You want to make sure it's nice and sharp, and get a little bit of water on top so that it doesn't stick. And now we're going to cut the sushi roll, starting from the ends. I like to get rid of the ends before I cut it into little pieces. And for the ends, you could just eat it. So now to cutting it, I'm going to cut it in half. Then cut the halves into quarters. And the quarters into eighths. I'm using some teriyaki sauce as a little plate garnish. Our first kind is done, so now we're going to set it aside. And we're going to make a second kind of salmon sushi. We'll need the exact same ingredients, a sheet of sushi nori, and a bamboo mat. Now I'm going to take the exact amount of sushi rice and lay it onto my sheet of nori evenly. And now, again, wet your hands in some water so that nothing sticks, and we're going to spread this as evenly as possible. Make sure you spread the rice all the way to the edges, especially for this roll, because now we're going to flip it over, so you'll be able to see the rice on the outside, which is why you want to make sure it's really even. And now we're going to add the salmon. Again, leave a little space between the edge. The cucumber. And the avocado. And now roll it up nice and tight. Once you roll it up, make sure to squish it so it's nice and tight. You can see the rice is facing on the outside, which is why you wanted to make sure it's nice and even. And what we're gonna do is place another layer of salmon on top. Now cover it with some plastic wrap. Take the bamboo mat again and just press the salmon into the roll. Those are two ways on how to make salmon sushi roll. These both look really good, they obviously taste really nice, and pretty simple to make as well. You could plate it however you want, you could also add different things into it if you want. But either way, they taste really good. I hope you could try this out. Thanks for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye!